Alright, so now I'm going to do a mains fail. We've just got a simulation button on it. Oops, mains off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The controller realized mains is off. Okay. Fuel on. Starter on. Off. The machine fires. Okay. To release the starter motor, alternator is producing voltage, while generator is going through its safety and warming up times. Okay.
Now it's off taking the road.
Generator on load. Happy. Now I can start fiddling around a little bit. Okay, the frequency I can't do anything about because that's engine speed and I'm using mains at the moment. Why there's no load shedding, I do not fucking know. Okay. You can see we're running 49.9, 49.8. Okay. Mains should be 50, 50.1. Okay. The power stations can't keep up. Okay. Because the same frequency that I see here is the same frequency that's in Cape Town, Middelburg, because all the power stations are synchronized. So it's telling me that the power stations is running on its limits. Happy. We never see that. Back in the day when we saw 50, load shedding started, 49.9, the stages goes up. Okay. If we see 49.8, we are running stage 6. Okay. But now we are running, I've seen it the other day dropping down to 49.6. Okay. We're going to drop out the power station, it's coming. Okay? Just don't know when. Okay, now I can fiddle around a little bit. Okay. Now on the controller, stop, manual, test, auto, siren, mute. Okay, so if you've got a warning alarm, you can mute it. And the green button is when for start. Okay. Your scroll button's on top here. Okay, so you scroll, it's always sitting on the status page. Okay, so it will tell you status, onload, auto mode, okay, or offload, auto, generator at rest, whatever the case might be. You scroll to engine, now you can start scrolling down, it will give you engine information, oil pressure, temperature, voltages, so forth. Generator, gen voltage, this is single phase. Okay, we're just lying to the controller because I'm using the socket, the plug for it. You can see it dropped out. Okay. Mains, no mains. Okay, because I manipulated here somewhere at the back. Okay, alarms, no alarms. Event log, now I can see the last 250 events. Engine started, mains fail, keep on stopping, it will give you the date and the time. Okay. Serial port, nothing there. About, this is information about the controller. Controller 7320, version 12, and the USB ID number of the back of the controller. Not really relevant for us. Just some additional information. Happy with that? So let's fiddle a little bit. I'm going to scroll to engine. I can't do anything about the speed. Oil pressure, where's my oil pressure sensor? That's too much. Oh, shit, it's high. Let's see if we can get it lower. Come on. Ah, there we go. Ah, on the limit. Low fuel. Clips, kills it immediately. Happy. Alright, you guys going to play with the other ones now? Okay. So let's just do it again. Alarm. Okay. Muted, but I can't clear it. But see, I can press it until the end of days. I first need to fix the problem, and then I can say clear. Okay.
You press it twice to clear.
No, just once. Okay, but don't press it. Okay, press it properly. Okay, hold it for a second. Okay, they call it a positive press. Okay, don't do that. Okay, it's not going to help. Okay, it depends on how it's built inside, but you can hear it. Okay, if the controller doesn't make the sound, you can feel it as well. Okay, please don't use your nails because when you start cutting it, happy? Just a flat of your thumb or forefinger. Okay. Happy? Yes. These buttons as well, there's a slight time delay on it. Happy? So if you press it too quickly, nothing happens. Okay, it shouldn't happen. It's there so that if something touches it by accident, so it doesn't switch. Okay, so that's why you just hold it for that half a second or a second, and then it goes. Okay? It's just to prevent accidental switching and of vibrations as well, so it doesn't switch by accident. All right, happiness.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look at these panels.